Hey guys, so it's been a little bit. So first, an explanation. For those of you who aren't friends with me in real life or aren't friends with me on Facebook, I unfortunately did have to have surgery again. The long and the short of it is basically the plate that supports my jaw wasn't working out. We think it was the cause of the swelling that I've been dealing with on and off for the last 6 months. And so a week and a half ago I went in, they took out the old plate, they put in a new one, and now we wait. Because of the surgeries and the tumors, my jaw is very, very weak at many points, especially right here, which is a very crucial point of structure, and especially like for eating. So it does have to be supported. I do need a plate there. So hopefully this one works out a little better and we don't have to do this again. But obviously that means I can't practice right now. And that's, quite honestly, it sucks. It really does. And I've talked about this a little bit, but my identity is very linked to being a musician. It's something that I'm very proud of, and it's something that I really pride myself in. It's very intrinsic to who I am as a person. And for better or for worse, when I can't practice, I feel a little bit, not like a fraud, but a little disingenuous. I feel like when I talk to new people and I introduce myself as a professional musician, that's weird when I haven't been able to play in a month and a half. And I know that's not fair. I know that this time I've had to take off is completely justified and is going to extend my career longer than it would if I just pushed through it and ruined my jaw. But considering that I've had 4 surgeries in the last year and a half, and all of them have required time off, it's really hard to figure out what to do with that. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what to do with that. It's something that I'm trying to figure out and trying to work through. And one of the reasons why I'm talking about it, because I do use the internet as sometimes as a group therapy, but also just because talking to a camera about it and talking to you guys about this helps me rationalize my thoughts and helps me figure out exactly why I feel this way and why I'm so upset about it. And then I can talk to a professional and talk to people who can help me figure out what to do with those thoughts. Once I have them codified and I know really what I'm feeling, then I can move forward. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to best convince myself that I am a musician even when I can't play my instrument. And I think that's something that a lot of people can relate to. Many people have health issues, many people have things that have required them to take time off. And it's a hard thing to rationalize, especially for those of us who've been doing this for so long and have gone to school for it and have really done everything to create a career in music. It can be very, very difficult to not be able to play. And I think it's also mixed up with the fact that I feel a little bit left behind. I feel like the last year, where I've been very lucky that I haven't lost gigs or anything like that because of the pandemic. I've been able to get healthy on my own terms, and I really appreciate that. I also feel like some of the groundbreaking qualities of what I do are not so groundbreaking anymore. And that's to do with my ego and my pride, because I do have those things. And it is hard to see other people do very similar things and get praised for it and be told that they're so unique and so special and that no one else is doing what they do. And to be fair, no one does anything the way I do it. No one does these massive projects the way I do them. So yeah, they are different things, but it's just hard to know that I've been creating on the internet for since 2012. And sometimes people do things and the timing is right and they get not the credit for it, but they get the accolades for it. And sometimes I want those. And so it is a hard thing to like sit back and watch other people do amazing things that I'm super excited about. But also in the back of my head, I'm sitting there thinking like, I kind of been doing that already. Like, yeah, it's not in the same way, and yeah, it's not the same person, and obviously I'm not trying to take away credit from other people. Like, their projects are their projects, and like, this is not aimed at anyone specifically. Please do not think it is. But yeah, it's just hard to see my space have other people in it sometimes. And I'm not embarrassed to say that, but I'm not like super happy that that's how I feel. But it means that usually I use that to drive me. Usually I see someone do something that's very similar to what I do and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, they are doing this. So how do I innovate again? How do I do something new? How do I do something that no one else has ever done? And that's part of what has driven me. But because right now I can't come up with another project and execute it, I have to sit back and wait until I can play again to really start doing things again. It's really hard. I can't take that as energy and inspiration to do more because I can't. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to just sit back and wait. It's hard. And I hate it, honestly. I really hate it. And yeah, there's not really a point to this. There's not really a moral, apart from like, I'm an imperfect human because I'm a human and I'm learning and growing the same as everyone else. But yeah, I really wish I could, do another 365, do something huge. And I just can't right now. And I know that. And it's good. I need to take some time for myself. I also need to like rest and heal. And I'm moving in a month. So, there are lots of things going on in my life that like mean that this is a good thing. This time off is a good thing. But have you noticed how many times I've had to say it? I don't entirely believe it yet. But yeah, I don't know. I have always been super open about everything on this channel, and this is along those lines. I share the good and the bad, partially to help other people, to kind of justify their feelings, because not everyone is going to feel the same way as me, but some people will, and hopefully this helps you rationalize your own feelings, and also to kind of share the downsides of this career, of this creative process that is a little competitive, even if it isn't. And while my successes are not to other people's detriment, the same is true for me, it's hard not to see it that way sometimes. And that's something that you have to work through. So yeah. I'm hoping to like make some talking videos, maybe like all about a piece video, like something that requires just talking, no playing. So we'll see what I manage to do in the next few weeks, but I'm hopefully back, maybe not super consistently. As I said, I am moving, but yeah. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have something to talk about, please comment and start a discussion. I'm really interested what other people think about this. If you are new here, please subscribe, and I will see you very soon.